This is exactly right.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye. Everyone loves the idea of spending an afternoon curled up with a good book.
Well, grow up, because it's almost impossible.
Luckily, you can take your next great story with you on Audible.
Audible has a massive selection of titles to choose from, including This American Life, new books by Michael Connelly, along with classics from Agatha Christie, and so much more.
Whether you want a mystery, a true crime story, or something completely different, there's always something new to listen to.
New members can start listening with a 30-day free trial at audible.com/MFM.
Audible, stories that speak to you.
Goodbye. Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye. Hello and welcome
to Rewind with Karen and Georgia.
This is our new Wednesday episode where we recap our old shows with new commentary, updates, and insights. You are welcome.
Okay, so today we're recapping episode 28, which we named I 28 His Liver with Some Fava Beans and a Nice Chianti.
Come on.
That has stood the test of time.
I agree.
Think, you know?
I love that one. So join us as we take you back to August 4th, 2016, because now we can all be day one listeners.
Huzzah. Let's listen to the intro of episode 28. Karen, hi.
Hi.
You pointed at me to talk first tonight.
I wanted you to do I did it last time, trying to make a start.
Oh, hey, oh, fuck, I gotta turn my phone off. Sorry.
Oh, hey, this is, hello? Who's this? Show business?
It's a telemarketer. Do you mind if I take this?
Can I talk about some products with this person?
Yeah. I give them all my social security number and everything over the podcast.
Just record it all.
Welcome to My Favorite Murder. This is basically what the podcast is.
Yes. It's going to be this for another 2 3/4 hours.
Yep.
Enjoy.
Yeah. There you go.
Or goodbye.
Forever. Can I start out real quick just by plugging, just for the skippers who skip to the stories?
Yes.
Don't miss this.
Don't miss this.
We have new motherfucking shirts.
Yes, and they're good.
They're good, right? I'm really... Yes.
There's something, well, to me, when you sent me that picture, there's something very visceral about the original logo as a shirt.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me feel official.
It's so official. And I can't wait to see someone. I'm still waiting to run into someone in the wild, like someone I don't know, wearing one of our old shirts.
Well, that just happened to me.
Shut up.
Walking into your apartment and Steven has our shirt on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was dressed appropriately.
He was.
Yes,
we appreciate it. We don't let anyone in our house unless they're wearing mine or Vince's podcast shirt.
That's smart. As a couple, that's a good decision.
We're real dicks.
Yeah. Is it obnoxious to wear your own podcast sweatshirt?
T-shirt, yes. Hoodie, no.
No?
It's like when you get it when you're working on a movie and you get the movie logo hat.
That's right.
And once it wraps, you can wear it. Right?
Should we also get director's chairs? Do you think?
Definitely.
Should we get baseball jackets?
Baseball jackets, directors. You can get, I was looking to try to get mugs and stuff. We can get serving trays with the logo on it.
Oh,
you can
good.
get so much weird shit.
You know, Dave Anthony from the Dollop says that the thing they sell the most are
God.
posters.
Yeah.
Posters.
Gotta do that.
Yeah.
Posters, and we can do shot glasses too, which I feel like, there's got to be a lot of college kids listening, right?
I would hope. What are they doing with their time?
Studying?
Please.
Look at us. We didn't go to college. We didn't graduate. And look at us now.
I tried, but it sucked.
I gave it a shot.
It was weird and uncomfortable.
Oh, I hated it.
I really didn't like it.
It was triggering for me because I hated high school so much that it just felt like high school.
Mine felt like the opposite of high school because I went to a tiny high school and then I tried to go to Sac State, which was like going to
Oh my gosh, huge.
A whole other city
Wow.
as a school. And I just felt lost and empty and alone.
Yeah, community college felt like, oh God, it felt like I was going backwards in time because my school was kind of nice. And then suddenly it was like this terrible, like old school that was just sad.
Did it have those desks where the chair and the desk are connected?
Mm-hmm.
I can't, there's something so depressing about those desks.
Because you can't move in or out and your butt hurts and it's just, no.
And it's like it's like a little clamp on you.
Yeah.
It's a school clamp.
It's a little prison cell.
So
look at us now.
Yeah. Look at us, free, sticking our legs wherever we want,
I
up,
know.
Sideways.
Anywhere. In our director's chairs.
Quit school, everybody. That's the one message we have for the children this week. Please quit school. Did you know Burke Ramsey is going to be on Dr. Phil in September?
I know, and I've been waiting to freak out.
With me?
For you, yeah. Because I've been seeing that and I'm like, whatever. Even Vince was like, did you see that? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I've been waiting to talk to you about it.
I love that the day it was announced, I think, I must have had 6 or 7 people tweet at me and the My Favorite Murder Twitter. We had like 25 people.
Instagram too, like people, we have an Instagram account and people will be like commenting on a shirt post. Like, did you see this? So here's what I think is going to happen. One of two things. Either it's going to be the most boring, basic thing. He thinks an intruder did it. Or he's totally going to just go ballistic and say it was his mom. I'm guessing it's not the latter, but how cool would that be?
It'd be amazing. I did see one picture in one of the articles that got sent, and they're walking in an orchard.
The walk and talk?
Probably a bad sign.
Yeah.
Because that means they're two besties.
No, they always do the walk and talk, though.
Oh, yeah?
The walk and talk, whenever there's like an interview, that's just a thing.
Okay.
A walk and talk.
Okay.
But you think an orchard is a bad sign.
I mean, it just looked too peaceful and chummy to me.
You're not going to be like, and then she hit her over the head in an orchard. You're not going to say that in an orchard.
Yeah. Who knows? But here's what I will say, and I'm not going to name any names. I've got an inside source. What? I'm going to find out from my inside source if it's already been taped, if it's a taping live in a studio. Oh. Like if the clips we've already seen are just a pre-tape that they're letting out footage of or whatever. Fuck. Because what if we went to the live taping of that show?
No, stop it. Oh my God, I didn't even think that's what you meant. Wait, what?
Would you want to do that? I'm going to find out from my inside source.
I didn't even know that's what you meant. I thought you were going to like find out what he was saying. But I would go.
No. Don't you want to be there? Yes. Because here's the thing I do trust in Dr. Phil. Is I just got the picture in my head. Did you ever see the Dr. Phil that was on the Sesame Street where they did a Dr. Phil and the Muppet looked exactly like him?
No, I love it.
That just flashed in my head and I kind of went away for a second. Sorry. I do trust that Dr. Phil doesn't give a fuck. So he will like confront like a lunatic. Yeah. Like it's not like I'm going back on what I just said about the chumminess because now that I think about it, Dr. Phil will just all be like, why do you still live with your boyfriend who's a pedophile or you know what I mean? He doesn't care.
Wait, Burke Ramsey lives with a boyfriend who's
no.
So yeah, he definitely asks the hard questions and kind of fucking needles them until they get nervous and then the real shit comes out. Yeah. So I think he's better than like a Barbara Walters because she's super soft
for sure
on people. I agree. I can't wait. I'm totally going to watch it, but I'm like everything in life, keeping my expectations low.
If we somehow get tickets to be in the studio audience,
I will lose.
Should we wear matching outfits?
Should we?
And should they be our t-shirts?
Oh my God. Yes. Yes. 1,000 times. Yes. Please.
Should we dress like super weird, not twin sisters?
Yeah.
And freak people out.
Get our hair cut.
Yes.
Everything.
Should I get a tiny bob? That was my 90s hair forever.
I want to say we should dress like pageant girls, but that seems in bad taste to say right now.
It does seem like that.
So I'm not saying it.
this fucking huge tiara trophy.
Oh, they would kick us out. We would get arrested for bad taste.
We do, like, that's like a intense drag queen move, is to like dress up as JonBenet
Totally.
Ramsey. Then here's part 2, which a lot of people know because a lot of people also tweeted us this information.
Okay.
Is that Ingmar Guadagnic, who was the guy that was accused of murdering Chandra Levy, is going to get released from prison after 6 years because the prosecutors are dropping all charges because based on recent unforeseen developments that were investigated over the past week. What?
I'm never speechless, but I'm speechless about this. That's insane.
Because whatever they found, whatever this investigation is, the idea that it got to the point where it gets him out of jail entirely,
that
has
quickly
to be something incredibly definitive.
But didn't he also kill isn't he suspected of or did kill?
Rock and roll.
Isn't he suspected of or killed 2 other people?
He did. Now, look, I'm not celebrating his release because he did attack women in that park. That's the reason he was arrested.
Oh.
But he attacked women with the intent, I believe, to rape them, if not raping them. But I think, so basically he was the perfect person to arrest for her murder.
It's just that moral dilemma of, like, is setting him free just going to fuck up the world even more? I mean, I know you can't hold someone for something they weren't charged for, but I hate it. And I want to know what the evidence is so I can know if I agree or not, but they're not telling us.
You're right. It's not exciting he's getting out of jail because obviously he can't handle himself around women, parks, or screwdrivers.
Sexual predator.
Yeah, he's no good. And I'm sure jail helped him with that.
Right, as it tends to do.
But I'm just stoked that they found they were still looking.
Yeah.
And they found something so definitive. That means we're going to find out about it within the next month.
It can't just be a witness because it's been, 10 years and eyewitness testimony sucks. It can't be.
Witnesses don't get people out of jail, I don't think.
It can't just be DNA because finding a hair on the body doesn't mean anything, unless it can be linked.
What did they find?
What did they find?
What did they find?
What? Because wasn't she skeletal remains when they found her?
I can't remember. People talk to me about these cases that we talk about on here, and I have almost no memory of talking about them.
I know.
I have to re-listen to episodes.
I've gone like, I should do this murder, and then did I already do that?
I've thought of that many times.
There was one that I wanted to ask you if I've done because I totally forgot.
And they mean the world to us, listeners. What a
most
wonderful
important things.
We love it.
I mean, I forget my own name.
I almost did one of yours. I was looking it up today and I was like, I can't find
Which one?
It was maybe your first. No, not your first, because your first was Martha Moxley, right?
No, my first was JonBenet.
Oh, okay. It was an early one that was a little more obscure. And I saw it and I went, that's so good. And I'm like, the reason you think that is because Georgia already did
What if you just did it and then did it better?
And then said, up your game, girl.
Yeah.
That's
Get
right.
it together.
It's a contest within a
I started listening, like, I want to say just for research purposes and just for like quality control, but I listened to episode 1 from the beginning, but it's really just because I'm fucking full of myself and wanted to hear how funny we are. Sure. And I was laughing out. This is like describes me in a nutshell. I was shopping for vintage clothing, listening to my own podcast and laughing out loud.
Do you think you were laughing really loud and didn't know it because you had earbuds in?
No, because I'm really aware of that, but I was laughing out loud accidentally, like I couldn't help it. Oh God, I'm such a dick. But
No, I think it's very brave of you to admit this. I re-listen to episodes a lot because it's fun to do. I don't know, it's fun to do.
It is.
It is.
And it's like, oh shit. I think you and I text each other on a regular basis. Oh, that was good.
Hey, that was actually good.
We're good at
Sometimes we leave this apartment and I'm like, we shouldn't do this anymore.
Too. Wait, what?
Wait, sorry, what?
Please tell me that's not true. Any more housekeeping?
That is it for me.
it's funny that we're talking about JonBenet Ramsey again. Did you watch the recent documentary on Netflix?
It's timeless. I haven't because there's so many other like true crime documentaries out right now. I feel like my list has gotten insanely long.
Yeah. This is the cold case Who Killed JonBenet Ramsey, of course, by Joe Berlinger, who's this like incredible documentary filmmaker.
Yes.
The thing that it didn't give me any like new insights, except for I really don't think the family was involved. I really do at this point, and I feel bad that I ever did. I think it was an intruder.
I feel bad about all of it. Like this is a story that is so, I was talking to somebody this morning where I was just like, the idea that there are so many risky people in this child's life.
Yeah.
And the fact that there are so many potential people is so horrible.
Yeah.
Just so horrible. And they, like child pageants, we don't even have to get into it.
Yeah.
But God.
But you're going to feel bad for especially Patsy Ramsey when you watch this. It's like, it's fucked up. It's just so fucked up. And I do think that the Boulder police have a lot to fucking answer to based on this documentary.
Yeah. It's just very strange. It's like a cold case. It feels like there should be a way to get in there and do something about how this cold case that just everybody wants answers to.
Well, there is. And it's DNA. And again, the Boulder Police Department has some shit to fucking answer for.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I have to move this one up to the top of my list, you're saying?
It's only 3 episodes.
Okay.
It's good. And it's fucked up. Burke isn't in it because he has not publicly spoken since this interview with Dr. Phil, which you can totally understand why he wouldn't want to. But another one of John Ramsey's sons is in it.
Looking back on this rewind, it's a really good, I think people over the years of being a true crime fan and a listener of it, the thing that stands out the most to me is media literacy and how it used to just be we kind of accepted whole cloth anything we were shown of like, well, then that's what it is. Well, then that's what it is.
Yes, it must be true if it's being printed or it's being said by news people.
Yeah, it's on a major network.
Yeah.
And as people get smarter, which I do believe they are, and it's like all the internet, the things that advance our kind of awareness and literacy, it's just like to believe that we know anything simply because one group of people put something together and tried to convince us for ratings.
Yeah.
It is a thing that I'm glad is changing.
Yeah, you got to check your sources, even if the source is like, a major fucking news outlet, because where did they get that information from?
And especially these days, who, I don't know, trust no man, trust no sources.
Right, exactly. And then we also talk about the Chandra Levy case and that fact that which you covered before in an earlier episode, and that her alleged killer has been released from jail based on new evidence. Oh, you covered it in episode 16 so of MFM and Rewind. So listen to that if you want to.
Yeah. And we also talked about listening to our own show.
Yeah.
First of all, we called them old episodes and we're on episode 28. So we're just like, hey, did you like that idea of listening to what we were doing to get a sense of what are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel fine about the fact that I listened to it. I haven't done it in a while. There were times where every couple of weeks I would listen to the beginning just to be fact check, make sure that are we doing the right thing, Right. Or I'd listen to my story if it was a story that was really one of them that I was nervous about getting right. I'd listen and just reassure myself that it sounded not stupid.
Right.
But more and more I'm not able to listen to my own fucking voice anymore.
Oh no, when I walk by and there's an engineer trying to edit what we just did, I'll run away when I can hear my voice. It's for others. It's not for me. It's kind of like when we stopped looking at our own Facebook page. Where it's just we're not supposed to be on this end of the process.
No.
We did the other part.
Yeah. Put the mirror away.
Yeah.
Move on with your life.
Yeah.
Do your best.
Please move on with your life. Okay, so now we're going to get into Georgia's story. This is the Durham family murders.
summer means a whole new world for your feet.
They're walking more, sweating more, and going barefoot all day long.
For summer feet that need real comfort, there's Bombas.
Bombas has a whole line of sport-specific socks for golf, yoga, the gym, and every kind of runner.
They also make soft, supportive compression socks that are especially great for summer travel.
Bombas sandals and slides are made from super lightweight, cushy, waterproof EVA foam, so they feel incredibly comfortable.
And the best part? For every item you buy, Bombas donates an essential clothing item to someone facing housing insecurity, with over 200 million donations and counting.
I wore my Bombas compression socks on the plane ride to and from Italy. And listen, I'm a girl of a certain age at this point. It needs to be done. And I felt so comfy and so secure with my cute little Bombas socks.
So head over to bombas.com/MFM and use code MFM for 20% off your first purchase.
That's BOMBAS.com/MFM, code MFM at checkout. Goodbye. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye. The right piece of furniture can completely change your room.
And your life. It's amazing what one good couch can do for morale.
And that's why there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time. There's no filler. Every item is chosen for its craftsmanship, design, and lasting value.
And with Article's 30-day satisfaction guarantee, you can shop with confidence, knowing that if you're not completely in love with your new furniture, you can easily return it.
I recently needed to replace my old outdoor dining room table and chairs, so of course I went straight to Article. They have the Sarik outdoor dining set. I got it in khaki green. It's such a cute, like minty green. It looks so good in my backyard. I can't wait to have alfresco dinners all summer. You know, we can carve pumpkins on it in fall. It's so beautiful. Article knocked it out of the park once again.
Article's offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye.
Are you first this week?
You first. Am I first?
Are you first?
I think, yeah, you did What's Her Face last week, and I think you went first. I also don't care who goes first.
Honestly, at this moment, I have absolutely no idea what happened last week.
Okay. You did Little Baby Karen, didn't you?
Mary Bell?
Yeah. Is that last week?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Listen.
No, last week was Hometown Murder.
Fuck. Oh my God. What is wrong with us? Is there a gas leak in my apartment?
We can't be that stuck up if we can't remember exactly.
I don't think it's us being stuck up. I think we have terrible memories.
Yeah.
I think there's a gas leak in my apartment.
Probably. I definitely have a terrible memory anyway.
I do too. So do you want me to go first? Do you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. I'm excited about this one because it's fucked up. And I also really like finding ones that you don't know. And I didn't know. I found one that I didn't know. Purposely.
Where'd you find it? Reddit?
I might have found like a link on the Facebook page, as you do, and then just went crazy.
Okay. Because someone posted a link that has all these Reddit links on it.
Ooh.
Or there is a post with a bunch of Reddit links that I was looking through today and loved it. It was so great.
Well, I did what I always do, and I go into our email and look up and like type to find if anyone has ever emailed us about it, just so I can add that information in. And
nice.
No one has ever emailed us about this.
Oh, that's smart.
So who knows where I found it? Okay, this is the Durham family murders.
Durham family.
Durham.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start with the murders. So on February 3rd, 1972, is a stormy, snowy night in Boone, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And the bodies of Bryce Durham, 51, his wife, Virginia, 44, and their son, Bobby Joe, who was 18, were found crowded side by side, leaning across and into a filled bathtub with their heads under the water, submerged. No. There's a fucking photo.
No.
The autopsy established that though rope burns were evident on the necks of all three of the family members, the father and son were alive when their heads were forced underwater.
Wow, this really just kicked it off, didn't it?
I don't know why I started with the fucked up part, but here we go.
No, it's. Okay. I mean, look, you got to hook them in
because the rest of the story I find amazing, and you'll see why.
Yeah.
So Virginia had been strangled to death before being plunged headfirst into the tub, but for some reason they still put her in there, or whoever it was. The bodies of Bryce and Virginia also exhibited blunt force trauma. Bryce had a skull fracture, and Virginia's nose had been bloodied before her death. And none of the corpses bore defensive wounds.
Ooh.
So then I wrote, "Who done it?"
Okay, Angela Lansbury. Just typing away in your typewriter.
Who done it?
Who could it be?
So Bryce, the father, owned a local successful car dealership, and Bobby Joe was a college student nearby. The Durhams, all three of them, came home together from the car dealership, and it was a crazy stormy night. It was super snowy. It was like getting worse and worse. And a neighbor saw that they came home around 9 p.m. So cut to 10 p.m. Mm-hmm. I wrote. In case I forget.
Yep.
Allegedly, the son... Okay, so there's another kid. There's a daughter, Ginny Durham Hall. She was 19, and she lived with her husband, Troy Hall, a little ways away in a trailer. So allegedly, the son-in-law, Troy, arrived home with a trailer where he met Ginny, and he claimed he spent the entire day at the library from like 5 p.m. till he got home. He says he came home to watch the Winter Olympics, and they turned the TV on at 10 o'clock, and then the TV was on the fritz. So they put on music instead, they say. Then around 10:15, he answers a call at their home. He says that the call was from Virginia, his mother-in-law, and that she was whispering that 3 men were assaulting the family, and then the line abruptly went dead.
Mm-hmm.
He claimed he tried to call back the home, but it was busy. So he asked his wife, "Would your mom play a trick on us?" And they kind of thought it was a prank, which is a real fucking funny prank. So worried, they decided to check in on the family. Didn't call the cops. Their car wouldn't start, even though he had only been in it like 15 to 20 minutes before. And they asked the neighbor, Cecil Smart, to drive them. Cecil Small is what I meant.
Cecil Small.
Small, who's now deceased, was a private investigator.
Ooh.
And he drove the couple out to the house. Side note, Cecil was also supposedly at the scene of the Kennedy assassination.
What?
According to him, he was passing by the end of the motorcade, and he saw a Hispanic man in the crowd with a poorly concealed scoped rifle. He was driven off course by the motorcade and came to an unfamiliar area, so he pulled over in front of the school book depository to ask for directions. And a passerby was heading in the very same direction that he intended to travel. And thus offered the calm, neatly dressed stranger a ride. And this man, Cecil avowed to his dying day, was Lee Harvey Oswald.
Cecil's a liar.
So
you're telling me, Cecil Small, that you not only saw the shooter of President Kennedy, a different person, but then you also met Lee Harvey Oswald.
But you can also prove that Lee Harvey Oswald didn't do it. Yeah. And now that I'm thinking about it.
And you're blaming a Hispanic man.
You know, okay, I just put this together, and I wasn't going to add this in because I think it's in poor taste. But Troy says that Virginia says that 3 black men were attacking her in her home.
I mean, I'm sorry, but there's a from like 1969 and before, that's all anyone ever said.
Yeah. I think from the 80s.
Yeah, you're right. It's now.
You blame it on.
People do that all the time.
Yeah. So I'm kind of putting those things together now. So they get to the home almost an hour after the panicked call, but they couldn't get up the hill to the home because of the snow. So they left Ginny in the car, and they said, "Stay here. We're going to run up there." And supposedly they thought 3 men were in the house, maybe not anymore, attacking, and they left her in the car at the bottom of the hill. That makes no sense.
No.
Right?
No. Also, I don't like 3 men. That's rare that's the actual situation.
Right. But how would 3 people, 2 of whom were like able-bodied men, able to be overpowered without any defensive wounds? It couldn't have been one person unless, some people just comply when there's a gun in their face.
Yes,
right?
a lot of people do.
Yeah,
it's the smart thing to do.
Right. All right, so they get up the hill, they get to the house, they enter the home through a broken garage door where they found the place ransacked and the water was still running in the tub that was full of the family. They skedaddled, I said, which I spelled right, which is weird, and jumped into the car, intending to drive off, still not having called the police. The car was stuck, so they made it to a neighbor's and they finally called the police. So police suggested the ransacked house seemed like a stage robbery, which I'm wondering, like you hear that all the time. I want to know if they're ever wrong about that. About
that it really was ransacked in sincerity.
I feel like there can't be that huge of a difference between a ransacked because it's being burglarized.
I think when people this is just me talking off the top of my head.
Yeah, I want to know your opinion.
Okay. First of all, I want to officially change my old opinion too. I don't know why I said 1969 and below when racism is such a humongous problem in this country.
It came.
I don't know. But I'll go ahead to again freely give my opinion. When people burglarize a house, they're looking for valuables and they know where people hide valuables.
Right.
Good burglars want to get in and get out. They don't want to wreck people's houses. They don't go through every single drawer because they know that people hide. I mean, there have been studies about it where it's like people hide their stuff in a sock drawer. People hide their stuff in a freezer. People hide their safes behind pictures.
So now everyone knows where you hide your stuff.
That's right.
They come to your house.
My safe is behind my picture. So cutting open a couch or, there's like when things are overly ruined, I think is when cops are like
furniture thrown.
Yes.
That doesn't need to be because there's photos of the house that's ransacked and it's like there's an ottoman like thrown onto the couch.
Yeah.
That there's no reason to have done that.
Right. And also you're just taking extra time as the burglar. Mm-hmm. That could be time where the cops could be on their way. Totally. Why would you stand around throwing shit?
Well, here's the fucked up thing about this that proves they're probably right is that there was an envelope full of cash sitting like out on one of the dining room chairs. And in the photo of the crime scene, you can see it. They had brought it home because they couldn't make it to the bank after.
So it was just sitting there?
So it was just sitting there and wasn't taken.
So there's no need to put the ottoman on the couch.
No, it was a fake. I believe it was a fake ransacking, but I'm just wondering. You hear that all the time.
Oh yeah.
I wish we could look at photos of. I wish like how the 911 call we wanted to do, where like we listened to 2 that are real and 1 that isn't.
Ooh, that's one I'd be willing to do.
Yeah, that's one that wouldn't give you nightmares.
That one I would love to do because who really knows? But it would be to understand how detectives and investigators have a sense of things would be fascinating to me.
Can any detectives out there please send us some crime scene photos? don't tell us.
Just sneak them out of the
precinct
evidence locker where the cocaine is. Sneak them out. Mail them to George's secret PO box.
Add a little coke in there if you want.
It's not a big deal.
I won't be mad.
People do it all the time.
I'm kidding. Don't do coke.
We all think it's bad.
Yeah. So, okay.
I'm speaking for Steven.
Steven wants the coke.
Steven hates coke.
So they say it seemed like a stage robbery. There was an envelope full of cash and nothing much of value had been taken. And shortly after, the car that the Durhams had at the house, which was from the car dealership, was found in an embankment, and it seemed like it had been placed there rather than crashed. Mm-hmm. And in the back was like a pillowcase full of like some silver, some fucking silver. Nothing that...
Like utensils?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Something a rube robber might take.
Right.
A fool.
So, clearly the son-in-law... Okay, here's the fucking twist.
Okay.
40 years later, it's still unsolved.
What?
Despite all that evidence that clearly points at the son-in-law.
But what... Do they have, like, motive that the son-in-law...
The son-in-law has never been a suspect.
Oh.
And he's a lawyer now. So, all right.
Oh.
Here's what I think happened. And Ginny was the sole inherited $250,000.
Oh, shit.
In 70s money.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's $25 million in today's
Is
dollars.
oh, like you're good. Wow, Karen. Oh my God.
If it's numbers, I'm definitely lying.
I love those conversions when they're like, this is how much it is in today's
know.
money.
I know. I just read one today that was like 100,000 in the 70s. Ah, shit, now I don't remember what it was.
I believed you. I believed you in the way
over
that when I have
500.
to ask you about Roman numerals, like you could say anything to me and I would believe you.
That I knew.
Yeah.
That I knew.
Okay, so
I'll always tell you when I'm lying.
I appreciate that. Okay, so I just think like he hired some hitman. If a phone call happened, it was the people at the scene saying it's done, and Ginny didn't know about it, and so he said that phone call was actually this thing instead.
Right.
Or the phone call never happened and she was in on it.
Do you think the neighbor was in on it? That it was Mr. Lucky at the assassination?
It sounds, I don't know enough about him, but based on those two little details, it's the blaming someone else, which I don't know, it was the CIA that killed Kennedy, right?
I mean,
and yeah, his getting involved in it and being a private detective, which I feel like you know more about how to commit a crime well
sure.
than otherwise.
Yeah, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
I'll say this. What's suspicious to me that just dawned on me, why would that woman call her son-in-law
Right.
instead of the cops
And
when there are 3 men in her house?
that's a good point. And in addition to that, the family didn't like the son-in-law. They were trying to get her to leave him.
Because she was only 19, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were like against this marriage. Why would she call them? And there's so many instances in this whole crime that it's like, why weren't the cops called?
Wow. Yeah.
Starting with the mother, which probably never happened. So that's why the cops were never called.
Yeah.
And then multiple times with the son-in-law and the daughter weren't called.
Right.
So yeah.
Crazy.
And then okay. They're still looking into it. There's a $40,000 reward offered. And investigator said, in my opinion, Mrs. Durham never made that phone call. When some people come into your house to kill you, they're not going to let you make a phone call.
Right.
Of course. I speculate, yeah, maybe the call happened, but from a hitman that they hired. And okay, I also want to give a shout out to Jody.com. No, wait, it's called I Did It for Jody, JODIE.com. That is a really cool, like true crime blog that had a lot of good information.
Is that name in reference to Mark David Chapman?
Possibly.
Tried to kill Reagan for Jodie Foster?
Maybe.
Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry.
Jody Arias? I've never seen you. What did you do?
Just, I think I got the name wrong. Was it Hinckley? I'm thinking of John Hinckley.
I never
that tried to
even
kill
noticed.
Reagan. Mark David Chapman is the one that killed John Lennon.
Yep.
And then you just threw Jodi Arias in there for fun.
Facts, you guys. We're strong on facts. So
You know We're
yeah.
passionate about a lot of different names.
I did it for Jody.com. Good little true crime blog.
That's very cool.
It had a lot of cool information. And I fucking went all over the place for this thing. I was so fascinated by it. I just can't believe. Yeah. He
That
did
just
it.
nothing.
But they
no.
didn't even, he was never even a suspect.
That's weird. It was a small town?
Small town, only unsolved murder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he still like, you said he became a lawyer?
He's a lawyer. They're divorced. She now won't cooperate with the cops anymore. She's like, I gave them all the information I could.
Huh.
Yeah. What do you think? Was that anticlimactic? Do I ask that every time?
Yeah, I think you do.
I really do.
Well, it's always when there's no resolution. I mean, it's always just, it makes me want to ask 95 questions.
Which are the ones I love. I love when I love a good mystery.
You know what I was thinking about is that other one that you had that was from Japan or whatever.
Yes.
Where they killed the family.
Totally.
I think about that one all the time.
Who the fuck was it?
What?
It's
and
enough
why?
information that it should have been able to be solved. That drives me crazy.
Well, the frustrating thing too is that it's not like when you're on this side of it and you don't know, you have it in your head that it's going to be some fascinating reveal.
Yeah.
And it's always like, oh, that guy. Like,
That's why, yeah. I mean,
it's irritating.
that's why I like cold cases, because you can imagine that it's it's deeper than just the stupidity of some killing someone.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, we're back. I had a lot of questions back then. Do you have any answers now?
I do. I have actual updates. And this case, I would call it solved.
Oh.
But there's still a mystery. So it's kind of like, kind of comforting. So 50 years after the murders in 2022, officials identified the perpetrators of this crime because the case was reopened in 2019 after a man came forward saying that his father once admitted to killing 3 people in the North Carolina mountains during a thunderstorm. And so the father's name was Billy Sunday Burt, and he was the only suspect still alive, and he gave up the names of his accomplices, which were Bobby Jean Gaddis, Charles David Reed, and someone named Billy Wayne Davis, which is actually the name of a comedian, friend of ours. So that's kind of fucking crazy, right?
That's truly wild.
He's not involved.
He's truly not involved, really not his style.
Not at all.
Actually is a part of our origin story.
Totally.
He was there when we first met and first started talking about
Yeah, he's
fucked up
married
shit.
to Aaron Dewey Lennox. And so all of these people were members of the so-called Dixie Mafia, which we've talked about before.
Yeah.
And so the Dixie Mafia, according to NBC News, is a Georgia-based, loosely organized network believed to have engaged in dozens of violent crimes across the Southeast in the 1960s and the 1970s. So it's the Mafia, it's the South.
Yeah.
The thing is, Davis confirms that the killing was a contract killing. But the problem is, we don't know who the person who ordered it was and why. So that's kind of a big deal.
It's very important.
Yeah. And we speculate so much in the story that I'm kind of uncomfortable with it. We do it in a way that we did in the beginning where we didn't think about who we were throwing accusations at.
Right.
Like the daughter, the son-in-law. Like we never said alleged until much later.
Of course not.
Yeah.
It's true. We were just sitting there, like laying on a couch in your apartment, thinking like we were just
hypothesizing. Totally.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Just like what if? And that kind of sensitivity, it just took us. That's a perspective I just wasn't considering.
Right. And I feel the same way about the JonBenet Ramsey case, where it's just like, how fun is it just to be like, what if it's this? What if it's that? What if it's that? But we're doing it in public. And what if more than likely it's not?
Right.
And you're just causing more pain and wounds. So
right. And it goes hand in hand with like, we're not the kind of people that would assume a bunch of people would want to listen to us do what we're doing.
Right.
And that was like, that's just our, that's our learning curve that makes this show a little painful and a little like, we don't want to look back and be like, oh, that means we're bad people.
Yeah.
Because there is a real naivete, if not straight up ignorance.
Right. And as we say, we were always like working from the place where it was, which was, people claiming on newspapers that fucking Burke Ramsey did it. It's like, that was the culture.
We were the National Enquirer generation where that little murdered girl's face was on that newspaper in the grocery store. When you were 15 years old, you were staring at her every single day.
Yeah, you're desensitized to
Completely.
it. Completely.
Yeah.
And so the son-in-law, Troy, passed away in 2019. It remains unclear if he had any involvement whatsoever. And that's it. So I don't know if we'll ever know who ordered that hit.
Wow.
I know.
I wonder if there's like Dixie Mafia, there's a file cabinet somewhere.
Oh, you gotta hope.
That's just like some weird reveal where, at some point.
Hey, was your grandpa in the Dixie Mafia? Will you tell us about it at myfavoritemurder@gmail.com? That has to be a hometown, right?
Yeah, for real. Get any kind of Dixie Mafia, anything that you might know.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were asking me if my grandpa was, or I'm like, my grandpa was from Galway, Ireland.
Yeah, right. Almost as likely as my grandpa being. All right, so let's listen to Karen's story. This one. This is an epic, classic MFM. It has classic merch, what we're going to tell you about too.
Classic merch that I wear around the office every day.
I mean, it's still like one of the, I think it's like up there with Mary Vincent's story of like, core memories of stories.
In my heart, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Karen's story about the survival of Terry Jo Duperrault.
Buying clothes is easy. That's why everyone's always doing it.
But finding clothes you actually want to wear is the hard part.
Get all your favorite elevated essentials at Quince.
Quince specializes in effortless, high-quality essentials like ultra-soft organic cotton and premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. They're beautifully tailored and built to last. And it's not just apparel. Quince also brings that same everyday elevation to everything they offer, from hotel-quality bedding and bath to kitchen staples, essentials, and thoughtfully designed furniture.
They work directly with ethical factories, so you're paying for quality, not brand markup.
It's so true that they have wonderful items that aren't just clothes. I have like 3 of their 100% mulberry silk pillowcases. I've bought throws from there. I've bought bedding from there, and it is just as great quality as their clothes and super affordable.
Upgrade your everyday.
Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/MFM. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
Now available in Canada and the UK too.
QUINCE.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models, from hybrids to EVs and more.
Score on the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Kona, Tucson, Santa Fe, or Palisade, or the bold and tech-inspired Elantra.
And the most advanced and capable Sonata or Sonata Hybrid yet. Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 9.
But getting away with a great deal is just the beginning, because every new Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty.
Which means you can shop with confidence and drive with unrivaled peace of mind.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll truly love, but don't wait.
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event won't be around for long.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com now for details.
Goodbye.
Grocery shopping seems like it should take 20 minutes.
And then 2 hours later, you're standing at the checkout with a frozen pizza and 6 different types of chips.
Lucky for you, there's Hungry Root.
Hungry Root is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionist all wrapped in one. They'll take care of the weekly grocery shopping and recommend groceries and meals tailored to you.
Once you tell them about your goals and preferences, they fill your cart with personalized recommendations. And those recommendations get smarter as Hungry Root learns more about what you did or didn't like.
Most of Hungry Root's recipes can be made in just 15 minutes or less. You can't get any easier than one pan shakshuka. I've always said that.
Yeah, I love the convenience and also the fact that I don't have to go park anywhere.
Thank God Hungry Root's around to help us shop and help us build really healthy and delicious meals.
For a limited time, get 40% off your first order, plus get a free item in every box for life.
Go to hungryroot.com/MFM and use code MFM.
That's hungryroot.com/MFM, code MFM, to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. Goodbye.
All right. Well, you want to hear mine?
Absolutely.
Well, mine is pretty interesting. I remembered that I read this book called, let me see.
The Bible?
God, I love it. And I'm here to tell you about it too. It's called Alone, Orphaned on the Sea.
Ooh.
Which is what I wanted to call my book, but forget it. Orphaned on the Ocean. I can call mine Orphaned on the Sea now. So I got really into, for a little while before I ever saw the show I Survived, which I cannot get on the Lifetime on my Apple TV. I can't get it on my laptop.
Oh my gosh.
It will not let me access. Even for money, it won't let me watch old episodes of I Survived. And I think that's wrong, and someone needs to do something about it.
Listen, is it Lifetime?
Well, it's like lifetime.com. They only have them on their website, I think.
You're missing out on a great opportunity for a shout out, and instead Karen's just disappointed.
I'm just mad. But I love all your movies. Anyhows, so I read that I was got into these stories of survival for a little while. In the, I would say, mid-90s. Maybe I was having a hard time myself. I can't remember. And I remember reading this book and being fascinated by it. And the thing that drew me to the book initially is on the cover of the book, there's a picture, and it's just the open ocean, and then in the middle, a tiny white raft and a little girl sitting in it.
No, is it a photograph?
It's a photograph of the person I'm about to tell you about and how she was found.
Losing my mind. Can I look at the photo? Should I wait? I'm going to wait.
I have the picture on my phone for you.
Everyone go look at the Durham family murder bathtub scene. And then it's not gruesome, except they're all dead. Oh my God, this little girl.
Alone. Orphaned on the ocean.
Shit.
All right. So this is the story of Terry Jo Duperrault. And she was from Green Bay, Wisconsin. When this happened to her, she was 11 years old. And her father, Arthur, was an optometrist also from Green Bay, obviously. She wasn't from a different area. And Arthur had always dreamed of taking a year off and sailing around like the Bahamas, basically sailing the world with his family. He had been in World War II and he had been in like the tropics. And so he thought that would be amazing, especially it was coming up on winter in Green Bay.
Oh, fuck that.
And yeah, right. And so he'd always wanted to basically live on a boat for like a year.
Okay.
And so his idea was he's going to take the family down to the Bahamas. They're going to rent a sailboat and try it out for a week, see if the kids actually like it or if he's just full of beans, and then see where their adventure will take them. Okay, so they fly down to Florida and they charter a 2-masted sailboat called the Bluebell. And they hire Captain Julian Harvey, who is a former Air Force fighter pilot and an experienced sailor, and they have him captain the ship. And
doesn't that seem weird to like be like my whole family and some guy?
Yeah. Well, the guy brought his wife Mary.
Okay.
So I think they were kind of acting as like the casual crew.
It was a swinger situation.
It was super key party.
Okay.
So. Because this was also in this was 1961.
Okay.
So they sailed out of Florida on November 8th, 1961, and they sailed east toward the island of Bimini.
Bimini boo. Sorry.
And then they went on to Sandy Point on the Great Abaco Island, and the family spent a week there. Snorkeling and collecting shells on pink and white beaches. They just had a gorgeous vacation. And they had such a good time that Dr. Duperrault told the village commissioner, because they had to fill out paperwork to go back to America, that he planned to return before Christmas. So they were super into the sailboating family dream.
Cool.
So then they left and they set sail for home. And that night, around 9 p.m., Terry Jo headed downstairs to her sleeping quarters in the back of the boat. Her brother and little sister had stayed upstairs in the cockpit with the parents. And around 11, she woke up because she heard her brother yelling, "Daddy, help." And then she heard stomping sounds, and then it went quiet. And she laid in her bunk, shaking and confused and not sure what was going on.
And she's 11?
She's 11 years old.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So finally, she sneaks up to the main cabin and she sees her mother and brother lying in a big pool of blood.
Holy shit.
So she said the second she saw them, she knew they were dead. So she went past them and snuck up to the cockpit hatch, and she stuck her head out and she saw more blood on the deck. And she saw a knife on the ground.
Oh my God.
So she crawls out of the hatch because she's trying to find her dad. And Captain Harvey runs at her and growls, "Get back down there," and pushes her down the stairs.
Holy shit.
So she closes her eyes, runs past her brother and mom, and goes back to her bunk and goes back to her cabin and gets back in the bunk. And she lays there. She doesn't know what to do. She's obviously probably in shock, freaking out. Then she hears sloshing and she looks down and the floor of her sleeping quarters is covered in oily water. And she realizes the ship is sinking.
Oh my God.
So she's afraid to move, but she looks up and then suddenly the captain's standing in the doorway staring at her, and he's carrying her brother's rifle. And he stares at her for a little bit, then he just turns and walks away. So she lays in bed, frozen stiff, doesn't know what to do. But pretty soon the water's up to her mattress.
Oh my God.
So she knew she had to get out of there. So she wades through waist deep water out of her cabin, out of her quarters, out through the main cabin. She goes back up on deck and she looks over the side and she sees that the life raft is already in the water. And Captain Harvey walks up to her and hands her the rope that connecting the life raft and says, hold on to this. I'll be back in a second. And she's in such shock and fear, she drops the rope. And so as he's walking away, he looks and sees that the rope is going and the dinghy's starting to float away.
God.
So he dives in after it. And he dives in after it. And she watched him swim after the boat and disappear into the night.
Oh my God, I have so many questions. Go on.
I stole that last line directly from the Reader's Digest article that I was reading about this story. I read several articles about it, but Reader's Digest was the main one. And I just want to thank them for being an American classic.
I miss that. I used to read this when I was a kid. That's all I read.
When you went to the bathroom at your aunt's house?
I didn't want to say it. But
that's all about Reader's Digest.
Oh man, cover to cover.
So, okay. So it's an 11-year-old girl standing on a sinking boat.
Fuck.
Who's witnessed her family murdered, part of her family murdered. What does she do? Does she cry? Does she cower? No. She remembers that there is a small cork life raft in the cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
So she runs and grabs it. And as she does, as she grabs a hold of it, and they don't describe this that much, but she basically runs forward to the front of the boat, grabs the life raft. And by the time she gets there, the boat is sinking under her feet. So she has just enough time to jump onto it as the boat goes under the water.
Whoa.
So she basically went down with the ship and then jumped onto this little cork life raft.
Holy shit.
So now she's alone at sea in a tiny raft. It's 3 feet long. I mean, you saw it in that picture. She doesn't fit into it. She couldn't lay down in it. It's half her. It's probably like can hold her legs. So she has a blouse and pants on. She's freezing cold. It's pitch black. There's no moon out. She can't see, so she keeps getting hit with huge waves. And the salt water's getting in her eyes and stinging her eyes. She can't open her eyes, and she's afraid that Captain Harvey is nearby.
Oh my God.
So then it starts raining. So her first night out on the water, bad news.
Okay.
Anytime you're out at sea, I wouldn't be looking for good news.
Although I wonder if the not salt water that it was raining down was helpful in some way, like she could drink it or something.
Oh, maybe. You mean hydration wise?
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you meant, I wonder if she was in a freshwater ocean.
Was she in a fish tank?
Did she go to Lake Havasu? Okay. So she wakes up the next morning. The sun comes out. She's not cold anymore. Now, of course, she's boiling hot.
I've seen Joe versus Volcano. I know what it's like.
Okay, yeah, you know what it's like to be on a raft. Sure. But his raft was nice.
It was pretty sweet.
It was huge, and he had that great suitcase.
Yeah.
Her raft was slowly disintegrating.
No.
Yes.
Sweet baby angel.
So she has to hang her legs over the side to float, like the plastic rubbery part that has the air in it is the part that's not disintegrating. So she has to sit on the edge and then hang her legs over the side. Then parrotfish come and start biting her legs.
What are parrotfish? They sound like dicks.
I don't know.
It sounds like they start biting her legs.
I bet they're the ones that you see in tropical fish tanks.
Yeah.
They think they're all big with their fancy colors and their teeth.
Fucking shark food.
So, that's her first day. It sucks. The next day.
It's her first day. It sucks.
It sucks.
This is the best description I've ever heard.
The next day she wakes up, her tongue is swelling in her mouth because of all the salt that she's taking in and no hydration. And then she sees a plane and she's waving. She takes her shirt off and waves and waves and waves this white shirt over her head. It dips down toward her a little bit and then flies away and never comes back.
Wait, what? No.
Yeah.
That was how she was going to get saved.
Nope. So that afternoon, she spots some shapes swimming in the water about 30 yards away. And she's scared to death because she thinks they're sharks.
Friend or foe?
When they come closer, it's a pod of porpoises that swim with her for hours and hours.
Never. No.
Now we all cry at the beauty of nature.
Are you? This is 100% for sure.
Yes, this is from her. This is her book, Alone, Orphan of the Ocean.
What did they?
Because
I know, but like, how did it oh my God.
Have you ever seen those specials where they have children that have like brain damage or some kind of disease get into water with a dolphin? they do studies and their brain function improves when they're around dolphins.
Aww.
Dolphins have like a weird fucking children ESP, and they know when something's in the water and needs their help. And they're beautiful creatures, and you have to stop killing them. Okay. So,
oh my God, that was amazing. I thought you were really crying for a second.
what if I was accusing you personally of killing them?
Georgia.
Please, with all your tuna. All right. Okay, so that night, the sea is totally still. Now, I'm going to admit to a half lie in this because I remember this from the book, but I read this book almost 20 years ago.
Okay.
So
we know how
who
our
knows what
memories.
bullshit I've layered on top of this. But I'm pretty sure I remember this.
Yeah.
That the sea this one night was still, so she could see the stars like down to the horizon.
Wow.
And there was bioluminescent algae in the water. So it was all like, she basically said she wasn't that scared until the very end because these cool things kept happening. And that was one of them, that she saw like that the whole ocean was glowing green. And then she could see every single star.
This reminds me of James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah.
Remember when they were in the ocean and the peach?
I fucking love that book.
I read that was my favorite book in the whole world.
Except for the copy I had, because it was from like 1979, because it was when I was a child. There was an illustration of James at the beginning that is the saddest picture of any child ever. I tweeted it one time.
Oh my God.
It's so sad.
When his
awful.
parents got killed by a fucking rhino that escaped from the zoo.
Yeah,
Maybe
hardcore.
that's why I always thought my parents were going to die. Because that was my favorite book.
Yes, because Rod Dahl liked to plant those pretty early and often.
He
Just be
did.
prepared to be an orphan just in case.
Which I appreciate to a degree.
He should have said, be prepared to be an orphan of the sea.
Yeah.
Because that could also happen.
Okay. Tie it in. Go ahead.
So I had to bring it back. That night, when she fell asleep, she saw her father peacefully drinking a glass of red wine and telling her, come on, we're leaving. So when she woke up on the third day, she was really sore. Her skin was burnt through her clothes. All her joints ached. She had been balancing on the edge of that raft because almost all the bottom was now gone.
Yeah.
And she started hallucinating. She would see tiny islands with one palm tree on them and then start paddling. And then when she'd get to them, they would disappear.
Oh my God.
On the
like
fourth,
a Far Side comic.
I know. On the fourth day, she didn't wake up in the morning. She was losing consciousness. She was close to death. And when she finally did wake up, she woke up because she felt a shadow over her. And when she opened her eyes, she said she saw a huge whale hanging in the air above her.
Whoa.
But what it actually was a Greek freighter that miraculously someone had spotted her on this Greek freighter. And that's the person, one of the sailors on this ship took that picture that I showed you.
Holy shit.
The second they saw her. So that was her still lost at sea, basically.
Oh, and she didn't even know yet.
So the experience for her was a whale was hanging over her, and then she was being lifted in the air, and then she was in big, strong arms, and then she was asleep. And the next thing she knew, she woke up and she was at the hospital in Florida.
Big, strong arms.
Big, strong arms.
And a whale.
And Greek arms, so they'd have that real good hair.
Yeah.
Real good wrist hair.
Shiny.
Maybe a pipe.
Probably it smells like a pipe. He smells like a pipe.
He'd smell like a pipe.
And
He'd definitely have a
seawater.
big beard.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is just our fantasies now.
Yes, this is a different podcast. All right. So she got helicoptered to the hospital in Miami. She was treated for dehydration and severe sunburn. In a week, she recovered with no serious injuries.
Holy shit.
But not so for Captain Julian Harvey.
Oh, hell
I
no.
was going to call him Doctor. So Captain Harvey was rescued the next day by a lookout on an oil tanker that was headed for Puerto Rico. And when they found him, he had the dead body of Terry Jo's 7-year-old sister Renee in the life raft.
What? Why?
He told the Coast Guard that he had found her in the water and tried to revive her. And so basically, but the autopsy showed that she drowned. The story he told the Coast Guard was that the Bluebell was damaged in a squall in the middle of the night. And His wife and the Duperraults were injured when the masts and rigging collapsed. He said gas lines in the engine room ruptured and the ship caught fire as it slowly sank. He said he'd managed to launch the dinghy and raft and dive overboard, but the tangled rigging had trapped everyone else on board. The police were totally suspicious, but there was nothing to prove otherwise. And then 3 days later,
Oh my God.
Terry Jo shows up, survived.
Boom.
And when Harvey finds out that she survived, he killed himself in his hotel room.
Holy shit.
So, turns out they do some investigating, and Harvey had serious financial problems, and he had just taken out a life insurance policy on his wife, Mary.
Those fucking life insurance policies.
It's not, there needs to be more steps before you can just take out a life insurance policy on your wife.
Yeah.
Or husband.
Yeah.
Or children. The police theorized that he had killed his wife for the insurance money, but was caught in the act by Arthur Duperrault, prompting Harvey to murder him and the rest of his family.
Yeah.
It was later found that Mary had been Harvey's 6th wife.
What?
And not the first to die while married to him.
Come on.
He had miraculously survived a car accident that had claimed another wife of his and her mother. Both his yacht Torbatros, which is a terrible fucking name, and his powerboat Valiant had both sunk under suspicious circumstances.
Fuck.
They had all yielded large insurance settlements.
Jesus.
Turns out Captain Harvey was kind of a serial killer.
Oh my God.
Terry Jo was raised in Wisconsin by her aunt. She never talked about the ordeal. Her family told everyone not to bring it up in front of her. So she lived with this for years and years and years.
Does that seem mentally healthy to you?
It is not mentally healthy.
Yeah, you guys-
It's the worst thing you could do.
Talk about your trauma.
You have to talk about it.
Talk about it to someone who is trained professionally.
Someone cool and who's trained. You have to talk about things like,
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I think these days people know that, but this was the 60s. It was Wisconsin.
Yeah. Press
You
it
know,
way down deep.
that's what a lot of families do. My
Yeah.
family is very much like, don't bring it up.
Yeah.
We don't want to bother anybody.
Right.
So she finally went to therapy as an adult.
Ooh.
And 50 years later, she wrote a book with a survival psychologist named Richard Logan called Alone, Orphaned on the Ocean.
Oh my God.
And she actually took sodium amytal, which I believe is truth serum, so that she could remember everything. So she went all the way back.
So fucking cool.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's our girl, Terry Jo Duperrault.
I want to read that.
And she has an I Survived.
No, of course she does. Really?
Yeah.
I want to see that.
But I didn't pick this one because I saw it on I Survived. Because the I Survived doesn't tell you enough.
They take all the good ones.
They really, they do.
That is so... I have never heard that before.
That's a good one, right?
Very good one.
11 years old.
I think you won. Is this a game? I think you won.
It can't be a game. Please. Well, also, if it's a game, when you have a big Captain Harvey is a serial killer reveal,
yeah. But also a girl surviving in a boat, that's pretty fucking sweet.
It's pretty goddamn cinematic.
Can I add that none of the hands of the family in the bathtub were tied behind their back?
Where were they tied?
They weren't tied, so maybe they were unconscious from being strangled.
Yes, they would have to be.
Because there was no defense.
There's no defense move. There's no fighting, but their hands are free.
Yeah, but yes.
That doesn't make sense.
No. Okay. I'm not trying to one up you. I'm just
no.
remembered that part.
Please. But also you said the wife was strangled, but the other two had rope burns around their neck, like they were hung.
No, I think they were all strangled.
Okay.
By there's like a some kind of rope that would that they got at the house. So it's not like they brought these weapons with them. Whoever killed them.
Right. And this might be a good time to say, considering the fact that that guy's a lawyer, that everything that we accuse him of is alleged.
Alleged, hearsay,
and not proven.
Speculation,
gossip, podcasting.
Fuck, you're right. Shit,
guys, please don't tell on us.
And that was the end of the podcast that they did. Ended. Not
y'all ladies think you're smart. You think you're funny and smart. Well, guess what?
Is that how he sounds?
He's from North Carolina,
That's
right?
true. That yeah.
I don't know where that accent's
No,
from.
I buy it. Well, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Well,
go to our Instagram account, Instagram.com/myfavorite-murder.
go to Twitter, My Fave Murder at Twitter.
Facebook page. Fucking hang out with us.
Hang out. Oh, but the one thing I will say
Please.
is now we're getting lots of recommendations. If it's on let's stop pretending Netflix has a bunch of choices.
Yeah.
Netflix has like, let's say 20 British shows.
Yeah.
We've seen them all.
If it's on Netflix or HBO,
The challenge to you is to find a British procedural I haven't seen. Good luck. And the person who suggested DCI Banks, I laugh in your face. Just kidding. I don't even think that's what they suggested. But I mean, I've honestly seen them all. Someone said I've seen them all, including Midsummer Mysteries, which really is like total grandma TV.
Yeah.
I've tried to watch that one too.
oh my God.
But it's very grandma-y.
You love that shit, man.
I do. Sorry, that was just, I had to tag that on.
No, I get it. I appreciate it. It's
Okay.
kind of, it's sweet. The intentions are sweet,
Of course.
but also enough.
Well, just give me something new.
Yeah,
That's all.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, thanks for listening.
You guys. Oh,
I haven't even asked you yet.
yeah.
Have I?
You're jumping your line.
Do you want a cookie?
There he goes.
Okay, we're back. I still think you won this week. I mean,
well, I think this story is so, it's extraordinary, and there's nothing better, I think, than a survival story, unless it's a survival story of a little girl.
yeah, who by all accounts should not have survived that.
No.
It's a fucking miracle.
It's a miracle. And the beginning, it's not just like, oh, she was on a cruise ship and the cruise ship went down.
Yeah.
What she experienced before she then became stranded at sea
Totally.
was so horrifying and like
Traumatic.
from a movie, just wild.
Yeah. What an incredible, incredible survival story. Do you have any updates?
I do have a few. Terry Jo has a different last name. Her 3 children and her grandchildren live near her. She spent 14 years as a water management specialist in the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources.
Wow.
And she says, quote, I went on to protect the water that had protected me as a little girl. Water is life, and it is soothing for me to be on the beach. I find I can think clearly, relax, and feel closer to my lost family.
That's so beautiful and pure because she could have been deathly afraid for the rest of her life of water and the ocean.
Yes.
And that would make perfect sense. But to embrace it as the thing that saved her, not the thing that tormented her,
Right.
for all those days she was out there is like such an interesting, like, I think we should all take a little something from that.
She seems she seems like the kind of person that, having gone through a thing that a lot of us would be like, I don't know if I could actually get through that, especially at that age.
Yeah.
She didn't just get through it, but she, especially in that book, if you haven't read her book, you absolutely should.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the philosophical part of her is just like, well, here's what we're all going to learn from this.
Yeah. And here's what it means to me. I get to make up what it means to me, not the circumstances.
Right.
Fuck yeah, let's all do that.
It's very cool.
So when this came out, my dear friend Kat Solon, who's an incredible artist, came up with a rad design. It's a little girl on a raft. It's like a little cartoon drawing, but it's like, it invokes so many emotions, the drawing.
It's such beautiful art.
It really is.
It's truly my favorite.
Yeah, Kat's so good at that. So we're going to sell it for 1 week.
We're going
only.
to bring it back.
You can pre-order a limited edition zip hoodie or mug, and you can get that at exactlyrightstore.com. So run over there and get that.
It's taken from the real picture that was taken from the deck of the freighter of her rescuers. So like it's beautiful art, but then it's also like the art is based on a true story. Yeah. It's just like the coolest. And we're going to close this pre-order at midnight on January 21st. So don't wait. Go get it. If you like that art, you can finally get it again for the first time in years.
Yay.
So this episode, as we were talking about, Originally titled I 28 His Liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. So if we were going to rename it today, what are some ideas of what we should pick?
Okay, if we were to name it now based on something we said during the episode, how about my safe is behind my picture? When you were talking about when burglars know where to hide stuff in the home, and you just fucking told everyone, basically. My safe is behind my picture is a good. I could see that on our iTunes, you know?
That's right. Although I don't have a safe. And then I also said, now we all cry after telling you about how the dolphins swam with her. The dolphins swam with her, stayed with her.
Incredible. And they probably chased those fucking parrotfish away.
Yeah, that's right.
Dicks.
And those asshole sharks.
Oh my God. I think now we all cry.
Now we all cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Thanks for looking back at the past with us. And we like doing it.
Yeah, that was another one, another rewind.
We did it.
We'll do it again. Why not?
Stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
Hey everybody, here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
The kids are back in school. Now it's your turn to head back to the beach.
During Cheap Caribbean's Back to Beach sale, save $200 site-wide on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with code 200BEACH.
Trade school drop-offs for beach walks, lunch boxes for beach bars, and your daily routine for adults-only relaxation.
Use code 200BEACH and get more beach for less money.
Book your beach vacay today at cheapcaribbean.com. Goodbye.
Bye.